5 o'clock in the morning. Time to hit the road. Got kind of cold last night, I think. I don't think it really got cold, but it said it was 60 degrees, but I was shivering. I mean, I'm about to shiver because I got my arm sitting on the thing. But it got a little cold. So I don't know what it got down to. I'm gonna go over to Sanibel Island. Just paid my $6 toll, highway robbery, but get to go to Sanibel Island, so I guess I can't complain. Ain't as bad as the Maryland $8 tolls. Forgetting. You know, I've been here a lot when I was little, but I can't really remember too much. I remember feeding birds on the pier. Not on the pier. I remember feeding birds on the beach. I think I just remember that because there's pictures of it. But besides that, I just remember, for some reason I remember watching Men in Black. And at the hotel or whatever we were at, they had like a little movie section. And you like went up to the front desk and we chose Men in Black and watched it. That's all I remember. I mean, me and my sister Barbie, and my parents, that's all I really remember. I know I've been here more than once. I don't know how many times. It could be 2 or 3, it could be 5, I don't know. I don't know how many times I've been to Florida. Just because I know they've come down. That's my parents' choice of a vacation spot. So I don't know how many times I've been here, but I know I have been here because I have memories of being here. But I don't really remember much. I just know that it's here and been here a couple times, at least 2. And I don't want to call my mom. I might just call her and say, because I've been telling her, for those of you that don't know, oh look, Sanibel. For those of you that don't know, my mom, no one knows that I'm coming home, so I'm just going to surprise everybody, so stay tuned for that. But I might have to call and just be like, oh, I'm thinking about going to Sanibel, what should I do? Here we are in Sanibel. Sanibel Beach. I don't have a high desire to be in the water. Wind's blowing, it's a little chilly right now. I'm sure I could, so the water ain't cold, but I'm kind of beached out, to tell you the truth. It looks to be the lighthouse right there. Sanibel is known for having full seashells. I remember collecting seashells at Sanibel. So I'm going to try to find a couple to bring home to my family. I don't really care about stuff like this, but, you know, I have sisters and I have a mom, so let me see if I can find 1 or 2 or 5. This is apparently where I stayed when I was little, so I'm going to see if I can walk down memory lane. I think I remember this sign. I don't know if I remember a pool or not, but this is pretty awesome. It's a pool overlooking the ocean. Really beautiful. Awesome looking. Sand is so soft here. I'm pretty sure it was this beach because this is where we stayed, but I have memories of being out here at Sanibel with my sister Barbie and my parents, and we had like a thing of French fries I guess we ate the night before. We had some leftovers. I remember holding them up and the seagulls taking them out of our hands. And there's some pictures of that I remember. The only thing I really remember about Sanibel, and this couldn't even, some of these memories could have taken place in another spot because I was so young, was that I remember going into the guest place at this hotel, and they had a library of VHS movies, and we got like Men in Black, and I remember watching that. I remember seeing like a little island, and then I remember a parrot at like a grocery store. You know, kind of brings back memories. There's some other places that will bring back more memories that I got planned on that trip back. So that was fun, but leaving Sanibel Island now. Yeah, it's a nice place. Seems like a nice little, I guess it could be like a honeymoon type place, you know, something like that. I mean, we used to go there. I enjoy it. I enjoyed it then. I mean, I could get into it now, but you know, I'm so ready to just hit the road and get going. So I'm gonna stop over here and make myself something to eat, and then I'm going to pull right up on the beach. Then I am going to, once I make something to eat, I am going to hit the road and see how far I can get from there. Look at this, pull right up on the beach. But they got a sign right there that says no overnight parking, but this is nice. Just finished reading a little bit. About to hit the road. Definitely nice and peaceful here. I got this lawn chair the other day, you know. Just saw I could pull aside and sat here for a minute and read. I'm gonna go hit the road and see how far we can get. Like I said, I'm not in a rush and I want to get home, but take my time to see stuff, but I'm not going to spend a whole night here. You know, I don't get a big deal about spending the night somewhere. So I'm going to hit the road and a couple other places I want to see during the day. There's only really one place I really want to sleep at night, and that's Ocala National Forest. We'll see if that happens or not. And besides that, I don't think it didn't look like there's really many boondocking places in Sanibel. And if I was going to sleep there, I'd probably just be in a parking lot. So it's not like I can't park here overnight. There's a sign right there that says no overnight parking. So once the sun goes down, I got to leave. So there's no real sense in just staying here. I mean, it's nice, it's all there is to see, but I'm in a mood to move. So sometimes I don't want to drive a minute, but you know, the past 2 days I wanted to drive, so I'm going to drive an hour, 2 hours. So I'm just going to, you know, see what there is to see and, you know, enjoy a little bit, stay there for like an hour, and then just head up the road. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how far we get today.